baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you do make you a temperature rise. If you leave me, I'm good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make us feel love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. $1,000 I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make us see you. Now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I keep on key. Oh, no, 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 no. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it send my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make us enjoy me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Mavs have put the ball in Luka Doncic's hands and asked him to create. Coach Jason Kidd said, I don't know if anybody told Picasso he had to use all the paints, but I just want to remind him that he can rely on his teammates. His teammates are going to be there to help him. Good words from a great point guard, Kevin.
Indeed, that's high praise. A Hall of Famer, DA. Thanks. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Inside for him, it'll be Finney-Smith and McGee. And it's Bullock in at the 3. And for the Magic, Banchero out there at both. Then there's Carter. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Now, here's Suggs. Connects from three-point range.
It's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the 3 if you give it to him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Banchero with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Dinwiddie. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
The pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throw down.
Wagner from long range. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. It's up a three. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Suggs. Offline with his three. Doncic looking it over. Shakes him. It's tipped.
Oh, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
17-foot shot on the way. And the shot is long.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
For three, Bullock. Another three for Dallas.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Van Carroll with the ball. Hits it from three-point range.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Ball's knocked loose. Suggs with the steal. Jumps up. And finished off by Van Carroll.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Dinwiddie. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Doncic outside.
Well, that is great defense from Suggs. He's got all the tools to lock you down and lock you up.
Here's Van Carroll. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Doncic. Offensively is a juggernaut. There's no way to put it. He's averaging 36 points a game.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Here's Bol after Luka Doncic's bucket. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Magic with possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Bol, that's good.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Finney-Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Got a hand on it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Doncic. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. From deep. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And and really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Here it's the numbers for Luka Doncic. Last season, he played outstanding. He put in about 28 points per, 8 assists, and 9 rebounds. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Looking to end the run, Finney-Smith. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Look at Finney-Smith tossing up the floater. Didn't know he had that in his bag. He's got a nice array of shots when you combine that with the 3 and the drive.
And finished off by Banchero.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the night.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Here's Carter. Buries it down low.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him. And Orlando making a change here. Hampton's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Woods checked in. Here is Doncic. Offensively is a juggernaut. There's no way to put it. He's averaging 36 points a game. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Can you believe it? Already, Clark, there's some trade chatter out there. And we've only played a handful of games.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, sometimes people want instant oatmeal. Sometimes you got to put that thing in the pot and stir it up for a little while. Social media has really ramped up the pace and size of expectations for players, coaches, front offices, and fans. Everybody's getting scrutinized because of social media. Pipe down, folks. Pipe down.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Okiki's checked in for Orlando. Harris comes in for Franz Wagner. And then for Dallas, Powell comes in for Reggie Bullock. Hardaway is subbed in for Doncic. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting too.
And so here is Dallas following the bucket by Orlando. Now here's Bull. Started by Hardaway.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Wood following the bucket by Orlando. Floats it up for Wood and finished off by Wood.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
Orlando leading by 12. Here's Harris. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Finney-Smith playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Carter. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Rockets. Here's Harris. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Magic lead by 11.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Dinwiddie wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And the shot goes in.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's Wood. Fires from deep. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
Harris inside the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Harris has got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And slam dunk by Harris.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here are the Mavericks now, after the Magic pick up 2. Pass to Finney-Smith. The tray. Another 3 for Dallas.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
Dinwiddie passes to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Poked away. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Here's Okiki. It's not going to go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Finney-Smith. He has 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Dinwiddie. That's a 2 from Powell. Okeke grabs the miss. Orlando leading by 11. Here's Hampton driving inside. And then Carter with the jam.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game so far. Hardaway for 3. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Wood. And it's Green and for Dorian Finney-Smith. Orlando leading by 10. Pass to Ross. And the jam by Ross.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Dallas. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. One falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Now the pass to Ross. And there's the drive. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Okeke. One shot.
And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild, to their credit. They want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Now here's Hardaway. 11 points last game.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And that one is good from Okeke. Okeke's got 5 now.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Maxi Kleber. Luka Doncic out there with Green. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Bamba. Lays it up off the glass. And the Magic lead by 14.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instinct and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Doncic passes to Kleber. Back to Doncic. Pass to Kleber. Bullock kicks to Kleber. Launches a 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And that one is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Mavericks trail by 14. Passes it to Kleber. Inside. 7-foot shot. It's deflected.
Great play by Ross. I mean, using that bouncing ability at the defensive end, love it.
The Mavericks pull it in. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Kleber following the bucket by Orlando. And the wide-open shot from Green. Off target from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night. Ross on the wing, guarded by Green. From 13, no good from Ross. Mavericks trail by 12. Now Bullock, 6 points for him. Lobbed up there for Powell. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Harris comes in for Ross. Christian Wood's checked in for the Mavericks. Magic leading by 10.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Green. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams that are going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. A moment now to check out some numbers for Luka Doncic.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him. Clark, hasn't the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons?
Certainly have, Kevin. And this is a team that has been trying to develop young players. And they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps, playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury.
And both free throws good for Green. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Doncic passes to Green. Doncic outside, from outside the arc. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
And it's Harris off the drive, and the jump by Harris.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Magic getting the bucket. Now here's Green. He had 16 points in the win against Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wood. Fires for 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Harris. And they recover it. Here's Bancaro. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now, here's Green. He has 6. To the paint. Here's Doncic. No good on the shot. So Orlando will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And here's Bullock from the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Got that bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Doncic. He picked up 36 points in the last one against Brooklyn.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's Carter after Luka Doncic's bucket. Took him no time at all on that one. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, the more he makes this shot, the better his offensive game becomes. And I think Wendell Carter Jr. is ready to take that next step in his game.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11. Good on the shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Harris inside. He's against Green. Harris misses. Mavericks trail by 15. Green with the ball. He has 6. Down low. Here's Doncic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Doncic has got 15.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Back to Wood. And no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Magic leading by 13. To the middle. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Harris. 13 points in the game.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Dallas calls timeout. For the Magic, Ball, he's checked in for Bancaro. Okeke comes in for Harris. And it's Hampton for Suggs. And then for Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic. Hardaway against Wagner. Over in the corner, Wood. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Wood's got his third basket of the night right there.
For a big, Wood can really knock it down from out there. He'll stretch the floor any chance he gets.
And you talk about believing in yourself. And how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella. Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Hardaway from outside. Another three for Dallas.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Magic leading by 13. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Hardaway. 9 points in the game so far. To the inside. Rebound by the Magic. Bulls got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Mavericks trail by 17. To the middle, here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Wood. Out to Hardaway. Pulls it from 20. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Hardaway has got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Carter. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dinwiddie up top. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Passes it to Wood. Here's the floater. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 8 rebounds in this game. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And taking a look now at the stats for Hardaway. Last season's performance for him. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Okeke. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
The Magic making a switch here. Bamba's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Mavericks trail by 15. 1:07 left to play in the first half. Hardaway for three. Houston with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic.
Now in the lineup for your Magic, Jalen Suggs.
44 seconds left here in the second. Here now is Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game so far. Hardaway finds Dinwiddie. Back to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 8th assist here tonight.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
Orlando foul. Strong. First personal foul. 14 foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Tim Hardaway Jr. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Hardaway hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. That'll do it for the first half. Magic lead by 14. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Look here now at the Magic. They're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Magic.
They're leading because of the work on the offensive glass. Step 1, grab the board. Step 2, put it back in their face.
Yeah, some teams like to send everyone back on defense. They've taken the opposite approach.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Carter. Ole is out there with Banchero. Then there's Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Here's Doncic, following the bucket by Orlando. McGee a screen. Here's the three. Orlando grabs the miss. Bulls got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Banchero. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 5 assists in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Feeds it to Bullock. Takes it off the glass. Bullock's got 8.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Banchero with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Hey, the moment Suggs picks their pocket, he's gone. Then he spots his opening in transition and converts. Well done.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 16-point game. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 20 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
He gets it in there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pulls up on the wing. Here's Bull. Up and in on the layup. He's got 15.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Wagner passes to Bull. Here's Banchero. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Doncic outside. Dinwiddie outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Count that one.
Staying strong against the contact, playing right through it. Wagner fighting for that finish.
Crosses over, and it's blocked. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
A different look for Dallas. Christian Wood comes in for JaVale McGee. And Josh Green subbed in for Dinwiddie. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bullock kicks to Finney-Smith. Inside. Here's Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 22 points.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
No mercy shown to the rack there. Wagner with the filthy throwdown.
Here's Green. He has 6. Drives to the hoop. And it's Green with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 11. Doncic with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Outside, Green. Back to Doncic. Uncovered. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Magic leading by 12. Wagner on the wing. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Green. 8 points for him. Down low. Out to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner, a sneaky athlete, maybe better than some people give him credit for. Showing you explosion right there.
Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Dallas. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
That's good from Wagner. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Harris is checked in for Orlando. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Green. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those hot picks. And a big lead for them on both the schools. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Doncic outside. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good again that time. Magic leading by 20. Here's Ben Carroll. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Dallas calls timeout. And the Magic making a change here. Okiki's checked in. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Magic in second.
Well, you've got to love the shot selection lately. I mean, this team, the ball is finding the open man.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Banchero. The shot from 20 feet away. They get it back.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now Doncic, 24 points for him. Run away, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Bull. Sinks that one from the post. Bull's got 17.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
From deep, Wood. The shot missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Ejected by Harris. Here's Okiki. He's got 9. Shot on the wing. Again, the Magic score. Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Mavericks.
And the 3 ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for them. Having that distance shot in the arsenal, very effective way to spread out the defense.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Suggs. How he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And his rookie season, an opportunity to learn the NBA game. He's hoping to take a larger role in his sophomore campaign.
Well, he had the whole summer to work on his game now. I believe he will take that next step forward in his development.
Now, here's Kleba. To the paint, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
Here is Harris after Luka Doncic's bucket over Hardaway, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Fires the three. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Hardaway has got 19 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
And that one falls for Bol.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Yep, that one goes in there. And he has 28 points for the game.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's Okeke. And that one is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Finney Smith. He has 7. And Kleba out top of the key. Hardaway. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Houston's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this one. Man.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Kicks it to Hardaway. Pass to Kleba. Takes the 3. And Bol pulls it down. Bol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Okeke passes to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
And guys, this is kind of Bol's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
The Mavericks shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's foul number 2 for him. Bamba is checked in for Bol. The Mavericks also with a sub. Dinwiddie is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. It's good from long range. Dinwiddie's got 17.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Third is Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscore the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Great look, but off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Driving in, a nice shot by Okeke. 13 points in the game.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Orlando's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Got that one up quick. 1:27 left to play in the third. Doncic with it, and he has 28 points for the game. Powell finds Doncic inside, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
The first free throw is good.
And like so many stars from afar, Maxi Kleber won his share of awards back home.
Yeah, found a lot of success playing in Germany. NBA scouts watch foreign leagues very closely to find guys just like Maxi.
Hampton's checked in for Harris. Good on both. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. Here's Bamba. Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. I think this speaks to Mamba's mobility, guys. He's showing how dangerous he can be when given space to operate.
1:06 left to play here in the third. Doncic outside. The Mavericks have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Luka Doncic, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Both free throws good from Doncic.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Basket counts.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see. He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Orlando's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. That one falls. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Ross against Dinwiddie. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
For Dallas, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Houston. The Mavericks pull it in.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. There's Okeke. The shot off that time. And so it's Orlando ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Green. Actually, Cleveland is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Campazzo in at the point. Dallas shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. This one for three. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the jam by Ross.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And so here is Dallas after the Magic pick up 2. Here's McGee and the slam dunk by McGee.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
The pass to Ross. Picked away. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Green. He can't hit that time. And Orlando the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. Pass to Houston. Shoots over McGee. No good off the front iron.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Green passes to Pinson. Back to Green. And here is Kleba. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. The second effort. And the layup is up and in.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Here's Hampton. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
And the Magic making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Jay Hampton at the line for one.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. To the middle, Campazzo. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Campazzo's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Houston. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And R.J. Hampton is going to pick up a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Passes to Campazzo. And he drives in. Houston with the rebound. Houston's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, and some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the players, Clark.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Green, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Houston. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Josh Green. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the miss by Mohamed Bamba. Here's McGee. He makes the Johnny from the left block.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
The Magic again can't hit.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Outside, Green, a 3-ball. McGee trying to break free. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Green. Get the shot. The shot by Schofield, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pinson passes to Campazzo. Pass to Pinson. Shot clock at 5. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Campazzo. Another 3 for Dallas.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Here's Harris. The shot from the low post is good. Harris has got 24.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Dallas.
Campazzo, the pass to McGee. Down low. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Schofield buries the long-range jumper. Schofield's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pinson passes to Campazzo. The shot by Kleba, wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Harris against McGee. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
McGee, the pass to Campazzo. Here's Pinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pinson's got his first points of the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bull.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Orlando, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. The 19-foot shot and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for it. Banchero's got 23 points. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Doncic. Back to Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists now tonight.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Now, here's Wagner. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Doncic left side. Oh, good with the triple.
He's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Wasted no time on that one. 20 points for him.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Pass to McGee. Here's Dinwiddie. And Bull pulls it down. Orlando's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Banchero. Mavericks with the rebound. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. They're just always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Here's Suggs. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. The 10-footer. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wagner against Doncic. From deep 3-point range, and that one's good. Wagner's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Magic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie outside. Doncic outside. On the money from 12 feet away. Doncic has got 17 points here in the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Offensive rebound. Bull, that's good.
Towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
To the inside. It's tipped. And here is Suggs. He dishes it to Carter. Shoots over Doncic. And he recovers it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Wendell Carter. Harris comes in for Bull. Ross is checked in for Wagner. And it's Hampton for Suggs. Then for the Mavericks, Powell, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Green in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Green and the slam dunk by McGee.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Orlando.
Orlando's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Here's Hampton, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Dallas has gotten 8 shots off from 3-point land and hit half of them. Outside, Green. Back to Dinwiddie. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. After the miss from R.J. Hampton. McGee is screen on Harris. The drive by Green. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 12 now in this quarter.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Now, here's Bullock. The dish to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Boy, this is a night to remember for McGee, a force on the floor. You cannot overstate what a presence he's been tonight.
Here's Banchero, and he makes that one. Banchero's got 27 points.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Dinwiddie right side. And it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Here's Ross. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strip to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Bamba. Bol comes in for Harris. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Hampton. Dallas also making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Dwight Powell. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Green. That free throw good from Ross.
And what I love about Ross, that boundless athleticism. We've seen this guy throw down some absolutely vicious slams.
And it's so much fun to watch him elevate and take flight. You know, it's not about just dunking for him. I mean, he's got a solid stroke as well. I think he's just a really good, well-rounded offensive player.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not.
Are you kidding me?
Nasty. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Doncic misses the layup. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from 3-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Back to Dinwiddie. And here's Doncic from the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 35.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the 3-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Wendell. A big performance on the boards tonight. Did you expect to dominate like that coming into the game?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to come out, help my team any way I could. So, rebounds or not, I did what I had to do to help the team win.
You were a big part of it tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.